He is a 6-time IndyCar Series winner, our friend Graham Rahal. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Rich. How you doing?
Better for talking to you, Graham. I'm doing all
I
right.
appreciate that.
How's life?
Life is good, man. I've no complaints. Gearing up for this weekend. We're excited. It's good to be back on the show and chatting with you.
Yeah, absolutely. 40% venue capacity at the Motor Speedway for the 105th running of the Indy 500 on May 30th, only on NBC. So exciting. So exciting to be.
Yeah.
You're right.
40%, 40%, but
it's better than zero.
At Indianapolis is still 140,000 people.
Unreal.
So,
wow.
So it will be the largest spectator event, since COVID. Every year the Indianapolis 500 is the world's largest single-day spectator event with around 300,000. So we got 40% this time, and we're excited because it'd be like playing the Super Bowl with no fans or playing the national championship game with no fans. It's not the same. The fans make the energy, they make the atmosphere, and what it's all about. So we're excited, man. We're excited for the weekend.
How does one prepare for an Indy 500? Graham, walk me through that.
By coming on the Rich Eisen Show. That's how.
Well, I mean,
really
that's no, hold on a second. That's the way winners prepare, Graham.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Understand.
No, honestly, it takes so long. There's so much that goes into it. I mean, going back from a car perspective to give you a sense, like the car I'm racing this weekend, it's its only rodeo of the whole year. We prepare this car and massage on it all winter long to make sure that every little body gap and seam and everything is ready to go and perfect, for the time we show up at Indianapolis. So there's really nothing, that we spend that sort of time doing. And from a driving perspective, I mean, I've been doing it a while, maybe, should have won on one of these or two by now. But, you kind of get used to the pressures, the expectations, the nerves, and how it all flows and what's going to happen. So, we feel good about our chance. I mean, last year we finished third, but we feel extremely good about our chances this time around.
It's exciting. I'm excited for you, Graham Rahal. And plus, this is the first, if I'm not mistaken, Indy 500 you'll be racing as a dad, right? Correct?
It is my first. It is
cool.
my first as a dad. So, yes, I'm super excited about that. It's been great, to have my wife, Courtney, and Harlan, our baby, with us during this month of May, and all the festivities and craziness that goes along with it. And, so it's been tremendous to, it changes things. I mean, I know you and I had talked about kids before and just, the joy that it brings in life. And it's just, there really is, you don't get it. Everybody tells you don't get it till you have one. And now I've got one and I get it.
Now
cool.
You get it, huh? What's the it that you get? Are you crying at commercials now, Graham? Is that what you're doing? What are you getting?
No, I haven't done that. I haven't had that opportunity yet. No.
It's coming, Graham.
What about, but you're in the diaper changing business, of course, right?
Oh, man, I'm good at that. Like, it's like a pit stop. I time myself. How many seconds does it take? You got to make sure you get the flaps tucked in nicely. So that's like a tire change. You got to make sure all the nuts are tight, that you're ready to go. But, no, it's been awesome, man. It's so cool. And, even on a bad day at the track, you come on back to the bus or to home here in Indy and see her, and life's good again. It just brings it. In so many ways, it complicates life, but in so many ways too, it simplifies it, and that's the joys of life, at least. And it's been great.
Oh, that is the conundrum of parenting, right there. The complications, but also the immense joys. Joys. Is it true? Just you can confirm this rumor or not that your daughter's nickname is Bo. Have you nicknamed her Bo?
No, sorry, sir.
No?
That's not.
Hold on a minute. How about Harbs? Harbs? Is that no?
No. I mean, I was listening to all the stuff before I came on, and you talk about like this, lucky, overtime thing and stuff, but I think that was just back at the time when, Michigan was just still overrated, and it got a little too closer than it should have. But I'm not going to name or nickname my daughter anything to do with that school, unfortunately.
That school. Graham, I appreciate your dislike and disdain for Michigan. I appreciate you. No, I do appreciate it immensely. I appreciate it more than what I got out of Herb Street the other day when he came on to promote the draft, or Breer, which is it's so much better. I hope Michigan's better because it's so much better for the rivalry. It's so much better for the Big Ten. Like, I don't believe that for a second.
Hold on a second.
I don't believe that.
I didn't hear Herb Street's interview, but I will agree with that. It would be better for a rivalry if Michigan actually could win once or twice.
No. Hold on a second. You don't want Michigan to win ever. So
I don't.
So why don't you basically say it's better? It's better for us that Michigan stinks. Or does
if it was like within a few touchdowns score every year, maybe it'd be better. For the just for the league, and actually just for the league's relevance that Michigan can compete in a bowl game maybe or something.
So when Michigan gets to a national championship semifinal or final, that will happen in the lifetimes of us, Graham, and beautiful Harlan. It's got to stop. It's all cyclical. We all know it. I will. You will be my first guest on the show to talk about how you're rooting for Michigan because you're so concerned about the league writ large and the conference writ large. I can't wait for that day because that's going to happen. You'll say that, right? When that happens, you'll say that, right? Right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can. I don't know if maybe I'll cheer for him to get there, but I don't think I want to see him win a national championship again.
That's don't apologize, Graham, because you're being honest. You're being honest instead of this whole business of like, oh gosh, it's be so good for the conference because you're so worried about the conference because you're a Big Ten man through and through. You're not. You're an the Ohio State man through and through. And you don't want Michigan to be that good. You don't want to have the scare put in you. You don't want to go, wow, that was a great game. You want to be like, oh, yeah, I'll go on Rich's show and talk about how we beat them by 40. That's what you want.
There is no doubt that I do enjoy the beatings or the waving of the white flag last year by Michigan.
Graham! Graham! Come on!
Play the hits.
Graham! Don't go there. You can't go there. Because you are at your heart, your DNA, a competitor. You're from a family of competitors. Come on. You know Michigan's not ducking competition. You know it.
Well,
you know it deep down. Come on now.
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh no!
All I know is right now. We're not ducking any competition, and we've got our eyes on the weekend. And we're excited for what's to come. And
okay,
one of these days, Rich, you got to come out and see this thing. I think I asked you, but I don't think you've ever been to an Indy 500.
No,
I think you've done it all. And you've done everything else.
No, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you attempting to change the subject because here's what I'm excited about. You know what I'm excited about, Graham? I'm excited to see Justin Fields win enough games to beat Mike Tomczak's record for most wins in the NFL by an Ohio State quarterback.
I hope you're right.
I'm hoping Fields can do what Dwayne Haskins probably won't. RJ Barrett, JT Barrett never had a shot to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that.
I'll give you that edge. You guys got one guy who carry Michigan football as a quarterback a lot further than any Ohio State guy ever.
That one guy. Yeah,
then again, that one guy has carried it further than anybody else.
That's
ever
true.
Has or
he's
will.
one guy.
So,
he is just one man. You're right. He's a
stud.
You can't say his name either, like Michigan. You can't say his name either.
No, you know what? So he was another guy. Brady is Tom Brady.
Yes,
Tom Brady is another guy that I hated, right? Because he was a Michigan man.
Right.
But then I came to find actually that now I do nothing but cheer for him because, there's a level that you just have to accept pure greatness and accept that what we're watching may never be seen again.
Mm-hmm.
In the way that a guy can just lead. And I was with Scotty Miller, actually at St. Pete. He came to our race in St. Pete, and I asked him about Brady. And he was just talking about just first off, like he might as well be the coach. And then second off, just his capabilities to be able to completely lead the organization. And even here in Indy, I work out at a place up north, and a lot of NFLers come in, a ton. And, I was talking to one the other day that that plays down in New Orleans, Sheldon, and he's now gone to the Jets. But
Yep.
he was talking about Breeze and how Breeze did that, and Breeze kind of just carried he thought that it was going to be a real, wake up for, not in a bad way for Peyton, Coach Peyton, but like just how different it's going to be because Breeze did so much to lead the team. And yeah, I mean, you gotta love guys like that. So I've become a fan, I must admit.
He's been on fire today too. I don't know if you've been able to check Twitter after the announcement of it's going to be him and Phil Mickelson against Aaron Rodgers and Bryson DeChambeau. He's been on fire, just trolling Aaron Rodgers all morning.
Well, I haven't been paying attention to it, but I was just about to say I think the two most hilarious people on social media is Tom and Phil Mickelson.
And Phil Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson has dominated social media since he came on it. He's a genius.
Well, the two of them together are defying age or redefining age in terms of sports. I've got Graham Rahal here on the Rich Eisen Show. Tell me about your golf tournament you got tomorrow. You and Courtney, the Graham and Courtney Rahal Foundation, the annual golf tournament that's going down Thursday prior to the Indy 500. How can everyone get involved to help you raise some cash here, Graham?
Yeah, so we do our biggest fundraiser of every year is our golf tournament. Our charity, our foundation raises money for two things. One is what we call Turns for Troops. That's an initiative that we started with United Rentals, who's our primary sponsor, and we raise money to help veterans. So a lot of times it'd be a paralyzed veteran who may need an exoskeleton to be able to get up and walk, which helps with mobility and helps with bone density and muscle mass, but also from a morale standpoint, to get up. We've helped develop a PTSD treatment utilizing VR technology. So these are pretty advanced technologies that we help provide actually to VA hospitals, because most of the time the VAs don't have the funds to be buying $150,000 exoskeleton. So we provide it to them so that many different veterans are able to utilize that. And then the other side is Colorado State University's One Cure, and through there, we fund, cancer treatments with our furry friends, with dogs, and comparative oncology, it's called. And actually, our tournament is funding the very first ever clinical trial of a treatment found in dogs for bone cancer on children. We funded it at university or at Denver Children's Hospital, and now it's moving on to Atlanta's Children's Hospital. So we're extremely excited by that. We'll have some auction items that'll be going up on my social media. There is a Tom Brady jersey, Peyton Manning jersey, Jason Day. One of my buddies donated a tailor-made driver that he's used and signed. It's just we have some great opportunities, and of course, there's racing stuff, lots of racing memorabilia. But many others have helped us kind of get it up. So we'll post that, and anybody can help. I mean, last year we raised $331,000.
That's awesome.
Our goal is to beat that, and I certainly think we will. At
Graham Rahal for that. Is that where people should be able to follow that stuff and bid on these auction items?
Yep, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so it'll be up there shortly. We'll get a link posted, and everybody will be able to see it.
Fantastic.
It'll be live, but we're excited. It's always a great day, and leading up to the Indy 500, of course. Most of our partners and sponsors and everybody are involved. They're all in town. It's a great way to kind of kick off this weekend and get everybody's juices flowing, excited for the weekend.
Well, that's awesome. I'm thrilled to hear that. Is Dave coming to the race? Will Letterman be there?
Dave's coming. Letterman will be here. We saw him 2 weeks ago. He came. Heard from him pretty frequently, but he will be back. He hasn't missed a 500 since I've been around, so I know Letterman will be here cheering us on. Obviously, last year our team finished first and third. I unfortunately was the third, not the first.
Right.
But this year we're going to try to turn that around and get Dave his third Indy 500 win, which is pretty cool.
That is so cool. I mean, you live a great life, man. You've had a lot of amazing things bestowed upon you and amazing things that you've earned, and that is so cool that that your dad and Letterman together are put you in a race car for the Indy 500. Now you're doing it as a dad for the first time yourself. I'm happy for you, brother. I really am.
Well, like I said, The invite is always there.
I'll take
I know
it.
Dave would love to talk to you. I know
my God. Don't just
your
say
love
that.
of Dave. So when the invite's always there, man.
Okay.
Next year, you got to come.
I would love to do that. And in the meantime, best to your beautiful family, and tell baby Des Uncle Rich says hi. Okay? Will you do that for me?
Okay.
Okay?
Yep, for sure.
Thanks for the call, Graham. You take care of yourself.
All right, man.
You got it. Everybody
luck, buddy.
check out and let's raise money for Graham Rahal, at Graham Rahal, and good luck to him in the Indy 500. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.